We have Uber Eats, we have DoorDash, Zomato, Swiggy, Deliveroo. They are all already there and doing great in the market. So if someone told you to build a food delivery app in 2026, your first reaction would probably be, why would anyone use mine? That is exactly the right question to ask. And by the end of this video, you will have a very clear answer. The global online food delivery market is sitting at over $242 billion in 2026 and is expected to reach $540 billion by 2035. That is not a closed market, but a fast-growing one. And the founders who are winning right now are not trying to beat Uber Eats at its own game. They are going where Uber Eats does not care to go. In this video, we will tell you whether you should actually build a food delivery app in 2026, what users want right now that most apps are still not giving them, what AI has changed about this industry, and how we at iTechnoLabs build and launch on-demand delivery apps for founders just like you. Let us get into it. Before we begin, iTechnoLabs is a custom AI and software development team with official presence across Canada, US, and India, and food delivery app development is one of our core specialties. We have built food delivery platforms for ghost kitchens, catering services, hyper-local delivery networks, niche dietary platforms, and full multi-vendor marketplace apps. The kind that works like Uber Eats or DoorDash, but built for a specific market and a specific audience. We also offer white label food delivery solutions. So if you want a fully working, branded app without building everything from scratch, we have that ready for you too. And now in 2026, we are adding AI-powered features on top of that. Smart recommendations, demand forecasting, route optimization, voice ordering, the full stack, built into your app from day one. So whatever stage you are at, idea, MVP, or scaling, we have done this before and we can help you do it right. Now, back to the real question. Should you even build your own food delivery app in 2026? We'll be honest. If your plan is to build another general purpose food delivery app and compete with Uber Eats or DoorDash in a market they already own, do not do it. You may end up spending a lot of money, a lot of time, and might lose. But that is not the only play here. Over 70% of food delivery orders today happen through mobile apps. 56% of users prefer third-party platforms, and 40% of users order food online every single week. The demand is massive, but it is also becoming very specific. Users in 2026 do not just want food delivered. They want food delivered that fits their diet, their lifestyle, their schedule, and their budget. And the big platforms are too broad to serve that well. Now, that is where you come in. Think about these gaps that still exist in most markets right now. A halal-only food delivery network, a platform built just for corporate office lunch orders, a delivery app for gym members that tracks calories and macros automatically, a hyper-local dark kitchen aggregator serving one city extremely well, a subscription meal service for seniors with dietary restrictions. The global cloud kitchen market alone is valued at over $91 billion in 2026 and growing fast. Now, coming to what users actually want using a food delivery app in 2026, let us talk about features, because this is where a lot of founders waste their budget. They build everything: real-time tracking, ratings, multiple payment options, promo codes, and then they wonder why users are not coming back. Here's the truth. Those features we just listed, they are the minimum. Every app has them. They will not make users choose you. They will just stop users from rejecting you immediately. What actually wins in 2026 is different. Number 1, AI-powered personalization. Apps in 2026 are using AI to recommend meals based on your order history, your dietary preferences, your allergies, your health goals, and even patterns like what time of day you usually order. Users are not browsing menus anymore. The app is doing the thinking for them. Platforms that use behavioral data to recommend the right food at the right moment see significantly higher order frequency and customer retention. Number 2, predictive reordering. Apps are now predicting what you want before you even open the menu. A simple prompt that says your usual Thursday order before the user even starts browsing. That is the kind of friction removal that drives repeat orders. Number 3, voice and chat ordering. Users can now simply speak into their phone and have exactly what they want added to their cart. Order me what I had last Friday, and the app does it. This is not a gimmick. It is a real retention tool, especially for repeat customers. Number 4, group ordering with split payments. This feature is still broken or missing in most apps. For corporate lunch platforms and friend groups, this is a deal breaker. Fix it and you immediately stand out. Number 5, advanced dietary and allergen filtering. Not just a checkbox, real filtering. Vegan, gluten-free, high protein, low sodium, that actually works across every restaurant on your platform. This is table stakes for any health-focused niche. Number 6, AI chatbot support. When something goes wrong, delayed order, wrong item, refund request, users want instant help. AI-powered chatbots can handle the most common issues without a human agent, and for complex problems, they hand off to a real person smoothly. This lowers your support costs and keeps your ratings high. Number 7, subscription and loyalty tiers. Today, 62% of food delivery app users are already paying for a premium subscription. Users are willing to pay monthly for free delivery and exclusive deals. If your app does not have a loyalty program, you are leaving money on the table and giving users a reason to go back to the bigger platforms. And number 8, real-time step-by-step order tracking. Not just a dot on a map. Users in 2026 expect to know when their food is being prepared, when it is packed, when it leaves the restaurant, and a real AI predicted arrival time that accounts for traffic. Build these right, and your app does not just work, it creates a habit. At iTechnoLabs, we build the AI layer into your app from day one. That means your data model is set up correctly from the first order. You are collecting the right signals, and as your user base grows, your app gets smarter with it. Here is what that actually looks like in practice. AI demand forecasting tells your restaurant partners when to expect order spikes, so they prepare in advance and never run out of popular items. AI route optimization means your delivery partners take the fastest path every time, not the default GPS route. AI-powered dynamic pricing and smart promotions mean the right offer goes to the right user at the right moment, not the same 10% off for everyone. And AI-based quality control flags when an order is likely to have an issue before the customer even complains. This is not future technology, but something that we are building and deploying right now. Now, the most important part, how to actually build and launch your food delivery app the right way. Okay, so you know your niche. You know what features matter. Now, how do you actually build this? Here is how we approach it at iTechnoLabs. Step 1, validate before you build. Talk to 10 restaurant owners or food business operators in your target market. Understand their pain points. Look at what your competitors do badly. Read the 1-star reviews on existing apps in your space. That research will save you months of building the wrong thing. Step 2, launch an MVP with discipline. Your MVP needs 3 things: a clean customer app, a vendor or restaurant portal, and a super admin panel so you can manage everything. That is it. No courier app, no kitchen display system, no POS integration in the first version. Ship fast, get real users. Then build more. Step 3, build the AI layer in from the start. Do not plan to add AI later. The way your database is structured, the way you capture user behavior, the way you log orders, all of it needs to be set up with AI in mind from day one. Retrofitting it later is expensive and painful. Step 4, use third-party services smartly. You do not need to build your own payment gateway. You do not need your own delivery fleet software. There are excellent third-party APIs for all of this. Use them and save your budget for what actually differentiates your app. Now, what does this cost in 2026? A basic MVP, customer app, vendor portal, admin panel typically runs between $80,000 and $130,000 at standard North American or European development rates. Add a solid AI personalization layer and you are looking at $130,000 to $200,000. With iTechnoLabs, you get the same quality and the same technology at a significantly lower cost and with a faster timeline. We have built these systems before. We are not learning on your project, and if you want to go to market even faster, our white label food delivery solution gives you a fully working, customizable app that you can brand and launch in a fraction of the time and cost. Now, finally, the mistake that kills most food delivery startups before they even launch. Before we close, we'll tell you the one mistake we see kill most food delivery startups. Not a technical mistake, a strategic one. They build for everyone. They try to serve all cuisines, all locations, all types of users from day one. And because of that, they do not serve any one group exceptionally well. 58% of consumers expect their delivery to arrive within 40 minutes or less. That kind of expectation can only be met consistently when you are operating in a focused area with a focused product. The founders who win start narrow. They own one city, one niche, one type of customer. They get so good at serving that group that word spreads naturally. Then they expand. Pick your niche, build for them specifically, make them feel like this app was built just for them. That is how you compete in 2026. See, the food delivery market is not closed. It is not too late. It is growing and expanding fast, but the window for building something generic is closed. The window for building something specific, smart, and AI-powered is still wide open. If you have a niche in mind and you are serious about building, book a free 30-minute strategy call with our team at iTechnoLabs. The link is in the description below. We will look at your idea, tell you honestly what it will take, and if it is a good fit, we will help you build it the right way.